Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and if you don't recognize this face, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
you haven't been watching.
You haven't been watching anything, because you got 5,000, 6,000 people come to my Facebook page and you circulated. 6,000 people
That's good.
circulated, but I only put you up 2 days ago. I put him up.
Well, you don't want to advertise too far in advance because then people forget.
They do. So he got.
We're glad you're there, Facebook Live.
And of course, this is Dirk, absolutely, totally famous in Vegas. Hey,
Yeah.
how are you?
Good to see you again. I'm going to take a hug. I'm going to take a hug.
I love
This is
it,
my favorite show. You waited a year for me, but that's okay.
I know. What happened? There was like a mishap there. I know.
It's all good. What are you drinking?
I don't know. I haven't got one here. I'm just drinking tea.
I'm drinking diet beer.
Yes.
I'm trying to lose that last 10.
Well,
last 10. So, there we go. And the peppermill as beautiful as always.
Isn't the peppermill fabulous? Of course, we're down to the peppermill. We're sitting in Elvis Presley's booth. And I just had another couple on that I don't know who they were. They just came. She was a producer, and they happen to have a son in the music business. So that's what we do, a lot of the music stuff.
That's nice.
So what's going on with you? I understand you're writing a book. Have you written a book? Or
I have a book coming out.
Yes.
Trying to get it out by the end of the year. The Devil and Dirk Virmin. The devil's a lot of things, but sometimes it's me. But, yeah,
no, you're not
I have had allergies all week. It's been a tough week.
You need to drink more.
I know. I heard him in my nose. He's like, I'm so sorry.
Talk about noses. He's got the perfect nose.
Well, thank you.
You got really. Well, isn't he handsome? Isn't he lovely?
You're too kind.
You know, the problem is, number one, he's too young for me, but number two, he's also married, and his wife is gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
She left in a fit, but she's gorgeous.
And I love to turn around and say that he's still married, because being in this town, it's hard to stay married.
It is tough.
You know, either one leaves or the other one leaves, but they seem to have this.
Well, Vegas, there's a lot of temptation in this town, that's for sure.
Yeah, there is a lot of temptation. But, you know, Vegas is Vegas. I think it's the only city in the entire world that is what it is.
Yeah.
And it all hangs out.
Unapologetically so. Las Vegas.
So anyway, so what's this book about? It's all about you and the devil.
So when I started the book, let me turn my fucking phone off. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Did it ring? I didn't.
Let's see who's texting me. Oh, it's my wife.
Well, she doesn't. Oh, she said, "Sweetheart, I love you."
Apparently, I'm not as married as I thought. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Who's she with?
Yeah, we're just
Nobody.
gonna turn that off.
We're just hanging out.
I'm
Don't
so
worry about
sorry.
it.
There we go. And there we go.
There you
okay. Sorry about that. So a few years ago, because I grew up in the punk scene here in Las Vegas, so I started working on a book about the punk scene in Las Vegas, and then I realized one day I don't give a fuck about the punk scene in Las Vegas.
So what is the punk scene? What was it?
We're talking mid to early 80s.
Yes.
Just growing up in the desert. We'd have desert shows. We'd take generators out to the middle of the desert by
and have shows on.
Road. Yeah. And we just have a bunch of bands showed up. We'd play some punk rock, so it was a lot of fun.
And as loud as you wanted to be,
absolutely,
whatever you wanted to be.
And that was a long time ago. Turns out I don't care about a long time ago. I care about now.
Yes.
So when I did television a few years ago, and the ordeal that I went through, it was worth documenting because I signed a contract that told me to keep my mouth shut.
Well, for you to keep...
And Lord knows, I don't like keeping my mouth shut.
You're not one to say, well, don't talk.
Yeah. So I started kind of documenting what was happening because legally I needed to, because I was being treated unfairly.
Treated unfairly?
Yeah, I'll be kind.
Treated unfairly.
Treated unfairly by the network. Fuck you, Annie. So then...
You're talking about you and Trump.
Not a fan.
That's another story.
Not a fan.
That's
Not a fan.
story.
Not a fan. Oh, what you've done to this country, you son of a... awful. So...
Love it. Okay.
So I had like 3 different ideas for a book coming into play. So one was about growing up here, one was about the punk scene, and one was about television. So they all just kind of morphed
together because that was your life
in one
anyway.
book. In one book. So technically not an autobiography, because I'd have to leave huge parts of the 90s out.
I want to have some of those 90s.
I was single in the 90s.
Oh,
so,
and living in Vegas.
Living in Vegas, and in a band. And then, so anyway.
We know the story,
We do.
Yeah.
So this was more about just excerpts from a life.
Okay.
Like this here.
This happened
The book starts out, I'm 5 years old, and I'm in my bunk bed listening to radio, and no, there was no punk yet. So we're the Suite comes on, Ballroom Blitz, and I become obsessed. So it's about music and about the obsession that does, and the way that it carried through my life. And then as I became a musician, or at least a guitar player, what it was to grow up in Las Vegas playing music, and then ultimately
this is the music industry of the world. So you were kind of
well, not for my music, but yeah. So then ultimately, of course, when you get a phone call from a television network,
oh yes,
well, that's not everyone gets that phone call.
No, they don't. No.
Well, I got that phone call, and fuck, I should have hung up.
No, I want to hear the story. Never mind all of you out there. I want.
Yeah. So that really is a fascinating story. What happens to you when you say yes to a contract?
And then you sign the contract.
You sign the contract,
but you don't read it.
No, the devil actually shows up for that contract signing, by the way, and it is in blood. That's how bad it was. So
it was that bad.
It really was.
But you didn't know when you were signing it.
There was nothing to know.
Ignorance is bliss.
Well, and I'm no victim. It's just when you sign that contract, the contract benefits the network as it should. They're the one investing millions into a show.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
You don't know what you're signing up for. You don't know that you're signing. You're literally signing.
How old were you at this time?
A few years younger.
I love it. He's just like I am. 39 and holding, he ain't moving.
Oh, I'm in my 50s. Yeah,
oh, he's gorgeous.
Early 50s.
Early 50s. So anyway, you signed this contract.
So you signed a contract, and now they own you. And that's
okay.
Understandably.
Yes.
Now, if the show does well, ultimately you would do well. The show did very well, but I was not a good employee.
For what reasons?
Because I didn't like the fake tattoos I was covering. I didn't like a lot of the bullshit that went on
behind the scenes. You had to present in front.
Not that I knew we weren't filming a documentary. I'm not ignorant here, but it was enough was enough. I just wanted out, and they wouldn't let me out because I was under contract. So.
How long was the contract?
2 years.
2 years. Oh, it's quite a long time.
Yeah, and then a year after, you're not allowed to do anything.
Say anything.
You can't. You not only can you not say anything or do anything, you can't do any other television. You can't do anything. Because there's a year after the contract ends, and then so be it.
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
Yeah.
So,
you wrote about that.
Yeah, that's in it, and that's a really fascinating story, and it really is. But the thing that I'm doing this year, besides the book, is my new album.
Oh, how wonderful!
Dirk Virmin and the Hostile Talent. Sweet Dreams from the Gutter. This comes out in April, May.
Sweet Dreams from the Gutter. And do you write your own music?
I write all my own music.
Write all your own music.
Absolutely.
How do you get all the words, and how do you get it flowing out there as the way you want it?
It just depends. But the single that we're promoting off the new record is called Destroy TV. So I'm not bitter.
You're just a little angry.
but Destroy. This is a funny story. So. I'm so sorry, my sinuses are fucked. So in Destroy TV, I remember having an interview with one of the executives at A&E, and then we're start talking. He's telling me about what's about to happen. You're about to be famous. This is what we're offering you. And he says, so he says to me, so what's your dream woman? Who's the woman you would like to be with?
Well, that's a funny question.
It was kind of funny because he's giving me levels of fame.
Yeah.
And I said, well, at the time, Charlize Theron. And he goes, well, maybe not Charlize Theron, but certainly Terry Hatcher. So that's just showing me her star's rising, hers falling. You guys are going to meet somewhere in the middle. And I never forgot that. So that line is actually
in the book?
It's in the song.
Oh, it's in the song.
It's in the song Destroy TV. Coming out April, May on Squid Hat Records.
So I love that. So when you do a song, you actually bring a lot of your life into it. And
I do.
Yes,
I do. Because if I don't exercise my demons, then I'm just drinking alcohol all day. And wait a minute.
So how many demons do you have?
Oh, 11.
11 demons. But I'm not going to say I want any of them because I don't want any demons at all.
No, you absolutely don't.
I don't want demons. I just want to know, how did you acquire them all? How do you acquire 11 demons?
Well, you live in Las Vegas.
Well, I do too.
We all sell our soul a little bit here in this town. We certainly do. So.
We do?
Yeah, we do.
I haven't sold it yet. The reason probably
good.
is nobody wants to buy it. See?
Ironic.
You don't know.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Before I did television, I did an article with Vegas 7 magazine, and I said to them something that was very prolific that I didn't, or prophetic, or another word that I don't know. And they asked me about selling out, and I said, it's easy not to sell out when no one's asking.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
You sell out all the time.
So as soon as A&E asked, I'm like, where do I sign?
Where?
Oh, here? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
My whole career and everything that I am?
You can have it
Okay.
all. You
My
can-
children too? You got it.
I'm so happy that-
Oh, my integrity, my tattoo parlor? Oh, it's in the fine print.
You don't know
Good
how
enough.
true this is, because when you have this anticipation, I'm the greatest in the world, I do the best, I am the thing. It's like people say to me, Ninon, people are trying to steal your show. And I said, they really want to steal my show? You gotta be kidding. I mean, that's like a compliment. Take it. It's like,
Yeah.
but to get out there and to be different and to do something, it's very hard. It takes a
Yeah.
lot of energy. It takes
It
a lot
does.
of. It takes a lot of sort of. People can criticize you. I'm on a platform where I can hear good and bad.
Sure.
And I'm going to get good and bad right back. But I don't kind of listen to. But I do learn by the bad.
You do.
Because-
But the one thing I will tell you, and this is huge, when Bad Ink was on the air, I was attacked personally in so many ways. I was attacked by critics. I was attacked by other tattoo artists. I was attacked by people who worked for me, who just saw what I was doing. But you weather it.
Yes, you do.
You weather it. So now, like, people, hey, your show was fake. I go, yeah, I know.
I know.
I filmed that whole day. I'm fucking fully aware.
But isn't that lovely when you can turn around and say that? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It was
because as
terrible.
soon as you
Yeah.
own it, if
Yes.
you, because the network wanted me to have their back.
Yes.
And with their story. And their story was fake, because television's fake.
Fake.
So when I said no, and I just owned it, we would literally be filming on the Strip. And people go, hey, we love the show. I go, don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's all fake. The network sucks. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. So it was one of those things where at the end of it all, because I owned it,
Yes.
I was able to get my integrity back, my soul back, and that took 2 years.
And you have to remember to own stuff you do.
Yeah, for sure,
You've
for
got
sure.
to own it, because if
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't
in
for
the
you, it wouldn't
beginning-
be out there.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, you want somebody else to own it. So
Well, no,
they'll pay
in the
you.
beginning, I mean, in the beginning, they're offering you fame and fortune and all
Yes,
these other
and of
things.
course you
know.
want that, but sometimes when you are gullible for that, because you're in that position, it could be a total disaster.
Yeah.
Which is what kind of happened to you.
it just doesn't
but
that
also,
part.
but wait a second, it's also an experience.
Yeah.
You know, this is just part of your life. I mean,
Let's sell a book.
Goods and bad. There you go. We're gonna sell this book.
Well,
We
I
don't
mean,
have it
the
yet,
book.
so-
Trust me, the book ain't coming out till next year. But the most important thing I'm doing right now is my album, and that's
Okay.
Dirk Virmin, The Hostile Talent, Sweet Dreams from the Gutter. That comes out.
When's that coming out?
End of April, early May.
Okay.
On Squid Hat Records, the finest record label in Las Vegas.
That's amazing.
and it's good.
Is it good?
It's good because it's angry. You know, it's funny
So
when.
you're letting it all out.
Oh yeah. I work out a lot of demons on there, but it's really good. I'm very proud of this. I've been playing music out here for 30 years, and in 30 years, this is the single best album I've ever done.
Isn't that
So
lovely?
I can't wait.
Isn't that lovely to be able to sit there and love what you've done and what you
Yeah.
have achieved, and all those good, bad, right, wrong experiences you have are coming out in a way which has come to perfection
Yeah.
for you with this album. So don't forget to look out for this album. It sounds
It'll be out
amazing.
soon. As soon as it comes out, I'll come back.
Oh, I'd love
So,
that.
yeah,
I
we
would
just in
love
a few
that.
weeks,
Soon,
for sure.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
also, I want to know, you might wonder why you're sitting here with all these tattoos. You're one of the greatest tattooers in town, aren't you?
I'm the single greatest tattooer in the history of this couch.
You always have an answer. You're
I always
crazy.
got something.
He's wonderful.
Yeah, no, it's
But he's got all these tattoos. He's got tattoos. Look, everywhere. All
everywhere.
Over the place.
They are everywhere.
Look at this. Everywhere.
They're
He's got them all.
literally
Look,
everywhere.
Look.
They don't end. They don't end.
They don't end. And then these are little scars up. Oh,
It's quite a journey, girls.
do you know what the greatest thing about Dirk? The greatest thing, you're always laughing. You're always happy. Are you always like this?
Yeah, I kind of am.
So you don't let the bastards get you?
No, never.
No.
You laugh it off.
So you have a pretty cool life.
Yeah, life's not bad.
So what's the name of the
know.
tattoo store?
Pussycat Tattoo, 4972 South Maryland Parkway.
There we go.
Come on by.
I'll tell you what. You go by, they're going to get a free tattoo.
She's paying, not me.
Yeah, I'm paying. I don't mean the whole body either.
Wait, you can get a butterfly as long as it's got a skull in it. We're good.
There you go. We'll
We're
do that.
good.
Absolutely one.
We're good.
Always a pleasure having you
You
on.
too,
Good luck.
Ninon. My pleasure.
I love it.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Don't wait 12 months. We'll be back
No, we're going to
in
be back.
6 months.
No, for your album.
3 months.
3 months for his
We'll be
album.
back.
He's
We'll
going to
be
come
back.
back before the album goes out. When we get it out there, we're going to be right back. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.